So good day, District 5. Today we have a pleasure to have Second Vice President Lark Doley joining us in this interview. Lark, tell us more about yourself. Why do you join Toastmasters? How long have you been a Toastmaster?
I joined Toastmasters 25 years ago, actually in 1990, and that's an interesting story. I had visited a couple of Toastmasters clubs and found out that the International Convention was being held in Dallas, Texas, and they were taking a bus because one of the members of District 56 at the time was competing in the International Speech Competition. Anyone could go, you didn't have to be a member of Toastmasters, so I went as a guest on the bus. Met all of these fun-loving people who were incredibly talented in communication and enjoyed the ride. Then we went to the International Convention and the District 56 contestant won, David Brooks, and after that I was hooked. So I joined a Toastmasters club the very next week and I gave a speech about attending the convention. Then I have been in the organization for 25 years and have served in every leadership role in the organization to date.
We all know you are the second vice president of Toastmasters International, but what do you do in your professional life?
Well, I have been privileged to own my own business, so I owned a manufacturing business for 12 years. I also served as an executive director of a computer organization for 5 years. And now, my final profession, before I retire, I am responsible for the professional development strategy for the Texas project of Maximus and do what I love every day, use my Toastmaster skills in developing curriculum and in presenting it.
That's a very impressive resume.
Thank you.
So how does Toastmasters help you achieve in those results?
Well, as I said, I led a company for 12 years and I served as a district governor during that time actually. But the leadership skills that I learned certainly helped me become a more effective CEO of that company. And the communication skills that I learned certainly helped me with the marketing strategy for that company during that time as well. And absolutely, as executive director, I did that before I became a Toastmaster, and I only wish I had been a member of Toastmasters during that time. I know I could have been a more effective executive director if I had.
So what are the skills a member can expect to gain from Toastmasters?
We talk about clear communication skills and effective leadership skills through Toastmasters. And if we break that down even further, when you think about communication skills, it's not only giving prepared presentations, which is certainly something that we teach, but it's literally being able to listen more effectively and then think before you open your mouth. As I said, thinking before you open your mouth. That is something that I've gained from Toastmasters, but it also allows us to give incredibly clear presentations, focused presentations that achieve the goals of what we are trying to convey. But on the leadership side of things, absolutely, when we talk about leadership skills, a leader has to have a vision. So create a vision, build a team, so select a team, build the team, develop the team. Organization, planning, implementation are all critical skills for leaders. Facilitation, conducting productive meetings, motivating your team, those are all skills that we learn in Toastmasters.
That's wonderful. In District 5, we have this funny quote. We join Toastmasters to speak up, but we stay in Toastmasters to learn how to shut up.
I love that.
Clearly, we talk a lot in Toastmasters. But we actually have this leadership track. How do we learn leadership skills in Toastmasters?
Well, it starts with the club meeting. So someone has to lead the meeting, right? So the Toastmaster of the day leads the meeting. Now we have other roles in the meeting. We have the table topics master. We have the general evaluator. And so those are certainly leadership roles in the club meeting as well. Then the club is led by club officers, and there are 7 club officers roles in a club. So you have the president, vice president education, vice president membership, vice president public relations, secretary, treasurer, and sergeant at arms. So within a club environment, there are 7 leadership roles that members can take. And after that, they can become an area director, a division director, or serve in other district leadership roles, such as the district director role that May's serving in, as well as many other roles within the district, including logistics manager, administration manager, finance manager, club growth director, program quality director. Those are just a few of the leadership roles that you can serve in. You can also go up to the region level and finally to international. 7 levels of leadership in our organization. Lots of opportunities to learn leadership competencies and skills.
Thank you. So for your information, our nomination is now open. I know we are still at the end of 2015, but we always look into our 5-year plan. The nominations for the 2016 to 2017 officers open, and the nomination chair is Mark Rauschenbach. He can be reached at ipdg@d5tn.org. You can also find information on our website. Don't think it is like a commitment for the role, but think about an opportunity to explore the information, explore the skills you can acquire in those roles. Talk to the current district officers. We would love to have you as our successors and look into what we can do more for this organization and what you can get more through your Toastmaster experience. What are the different types of recognitions and how does that translate to our members' personal life?
So the different types of recognition that you can achieve in Toastmasters, we have a communications track and we have a leadership track. So the different recognition or certifications, as I like to think of them, are the Competent Communicator Award. Then we have the Advanced Communicator Bronze, Silver, and Gold. And then on the leadership side, we have the Competent Leader, the Advanced Leader Bronze, Advanced Leader Silver, and finally the Distinguished Toastmaster. Now in the communications track, obviously there are speeches that have to be made at each level of certification recognition within the communication track. So once you have completed the 10 speeches in your Competent Leader manual, then you can select the Advanced Communicator manuals that you want. So you can choose technical presentations, speeches by management, interpersonal communications, specialty speeches. There are 15 manuals that you can choose from in order to then 2 manuals, 5 speeches each, for each level of communication advancement. And then there are some other speeches that you need to give or presentations that you need to give from the Better Speaker Series, the Successful Club Series. There's also Success Leadership modules, so lots of speaking on the communication side. And then on the leadership side, obviously, you serve as a club officer to get the Advanced Leader Bronze. Then you need to serve in a district level position for the Advanced Leader Silver and also conduct a high performance leadership project in order to achieve that level of leadership. 8 certifications, 8 levels of recognition in total, and we hope that you will investigate each one.
In District 5, noted that this year we offer free HPL manuals for you if you take on any district events, like serving as a contest chair, helping charter a new club, organizing a club officer training, any district opportunities. If you take on a chair role, you will get a free HPL manual, and you will have your district officers serving on your committee. It will be a wonderful experience for you, and I would encourage you to seize the opportunity to finish your HPL and learn more from this organization. What are the results you see the business get by sponsoring their own Toastmaster Club?
Again, clear communication and effective leadership, focused presentations, productive meetings, project management, meeting the tasks, the goals in the time prescribed. These are all benefits that corporations can gain from Toastmasters. Analytical skills, critical thinking skills, planning, implementation, all of these are skills that Toastmasters teaches employees of corporations. And I always encourage corporations to consider the return on investment by asking the Toastmasters Club to tell them the different levels of certification that their members have achieved so that they know that those members are achieving those critical skills, communication leadership skills, during their membership in Toastmasters. So their return on investment is huge in developing their employees, making them more self-confident, gaining that confidence in order to be a more productive employee for their company.
In addition, that their research survey shows that by providing trainings opportunities for your employees to advance in their career and also in their personal and professional life, it helps your organization to retain the employee.
And they are more productive. So they're more productive and they're more engaged in your organization when they have that continuous professional development that Toastmasters provides. And that's one of the other important assets for your company, is that it is a very cost-effective professional development program that runs itself. So it is for continuous professional development, and all you need to do is to supply a place for the club. If you want to support it financially, you absolutely can, but allow them to publicize the fact that the club exists within the corporation, give them a place to meet, and guess what? You will have incredible results without having to do anything else.
It is definitely wonderful and very cost effective. In fact, many organizations hire like professional speakers to come and give a workshop regarding the communication skills and leadership skills. And you probably spend thousands of dollars on that. With Toastmaster Club, it's only $6 per month for your employee to continue the membership. And the way we see this is, it's like swimming skills. You can hire a first-class coach to teach people how to swim. But if you want to be a good swimmer, you have to have a swimming pool and swim in there every day. Toastmaster Club is your in-house swimming pool for your employees to practice the communication and leadership skills every day to advance. We're approaching to the end of this interview. Lark, can you give us some summaries and our conclusion event comments?
I want to mention that for corporations, you can also take advantage of having Toastmasters present speech crafts within your company to help your employees gain communication leadership skills over, say, an 8-week period of time. We also have other workshops that we could supply during lunch for Brown Bag Lunch and Learns. So there's other opportunities for us aside from a club, which you certainly need to organize, but absolutely there's other benefits that the club can provide or that Toastmasters can provide to your organization. So I hope that corporations will consider those advantages as well.
That reminds me, during this visit, we are actually gonna recognize 2 companies in District 5 for having their in-house Toastmaster clubs, and the clubs are really growing really good. So the 2 companies will be receiving the cooperation recognitions will be Qualcomm and Sony Electronics. So can you tell us more about this? What is this cooperation award?
It is an international award. So we ask districts what corporations have not only supported clubs, but those corporations have also supported district level events and done more than just support a club, which is great in itself. And we only allow 2 of these each year for each district around the globe. So we are so pleased to be able to present to Qualcomm and Sony our highest corporate award, recognizing them for their support of our organization. And we certainly hope that their return on investment is more than they're giving us, but we are so grateful to them for hosting Toastmasters clubs within their organizations and also supporting us at the district level.
So just give you a sneak peek, this year our spring conference is gonna be on April 30th, and it will be held at Qualcomm Irwan Jacob.
Wonderful.
So it will be a wonderful stage. It's the same venue we had in the last spring conference. Mark your date, save your date for that. Thank you, Lark.
Thank you. It's been a privilege to be here.